Alright, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Tonight we're going to be a bit more of a chill stream. I'm just going to be doing the seasonal event as well as just farming for stuff with daily quests and such. And garage. There's a special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight Celebration. That's being their totally not Christmas celebration. They're busy ready for the festivities at the amphitheater and may just have a special task for you. Well, if this is my favorite adventurer, I hope you haven't forgotten about me since we last met. You'll be lending a hand with the festivities again this year, won't you? Because I could certainly use your help. Unfortunately, I think I missed the last couple holiday events. Glad I was able to make it this year at least. You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise, and I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing in Eorzea's more exotic fauna, would be better suited to the task. Come on out, Rudy. Yep. Rudy, huh? Like Rudolph, I guess? Still felt it was Rudy, at least that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was worried at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown fond of him. I just couldn't resist making him a neat little costume. Doesn't he look adorable in it? Yep. The only problem is that it's as if he's trying to tell me something. He seems terribly important, but for the life of me, I can't figure it out. I don't suppose there's anything you could do to help, is there? Yep. Oh, forgive me. I know I'm asking the nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer has the ability to commune with beasts. Oh, what do I do? We should be able to get Guy from Final Fantasy II on here. Wait, no, he only talks to beavers, I think. Well, I think depends on the translation. Some he can talk to animals, period, and some it's just the beavers that you speak with. I also remember that felt a bit weird because that was the only part in the entire game that ability was relevant. Looks like you could use some help, my dear. Did that squirrel just talk? An auspice, I presume. Those being creatures from Stormblood. Oh, so you're familiar with my kind. Excellent. Allow me to forego all the tedious explanations then, but allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sai, a wanderer goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts takes me. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. To the Rudy, you can understand him. That would be a sad excuse for an allspice if I could not. Allow me to provide you some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend would entreat a favor of you. To wit, he is troubled by the fact he is a bit of a little one compared to his brothers. They would hardly treat him like a real yeti, making fun of the tiny snowballs he makes. Snowballs? Oh yeah, I heard yetis capture their prey by throwing frosty balls of snow and ice. Yep. Your friend would politely point out this is not true of all yetis. Rudy and the kin live peacefully in the mountains, a far cry from this savage beasts that roam Coerthus. They vie for supremacy amongst themselves, not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a sort of precipice and found himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days, and it's just about giving hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. The kindly fellow in question is none other than the Saint of Nemea, he says. Basically the not Santa Claus equivalent. Saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off in the Starlight Celebration. Rudy, alas, did not even get a chance to thank him. Tonight he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. What a touching story, truly a Starlight miracle. And do very much wish I could help, but I'm sorry, Rudy, I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see, always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over. Yep. Well, the best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward, I'd say. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. That's right, you could be one of his little helpers and bring joy to all the young ones at Starlight Celebration. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again. Oh, yep. Rudy says he'd be happy to help, and as for that matter, would I? At the very least, I can avail as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? Oh, sure, why not, I guess. I understand this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy. Sure, why not? Splendid. Now let us come with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Seasonal events in this game are pretty small scale, all in all. They have a cute little storyline tied to them, mostly just cosmetic rewards. You could easily do one in... well, we'll be finding out ourselves, won't we? Oh, hey. It's good to see you again. We're using Gridania as the base of operations, honing our skills while offering our assistance to guilds as they require it. Oops. While we may be comparatively peaceful in a comparatively peaceful life at present, it does not mean no troubles afoot. There's no rest for the scions. Oh, I miss Hoary Boulder. I long for the day I could have a brother on each arm, but it seems all that dreaming's for naught. My appetite is lost and sleep does not come easy. I can scarce hold my bow without... what's my hand starting to shake? Could this be? The lack of brotherly love is causing me to suffer withdrawal. Oh, help me, Clemens. Thank you again for your aid. Now there's something special Rudy can do. There must be something special Rudy can do for the children of the Starlight Season, but what could it be? Might you have any ideas? Oh, yip yip. What is that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny no one would even want them. But don't be so hard on yourself, my friend. Clearly your talents simply lie elsewhere. It is our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the choir. Can you sing? Hear it. Here. Thank you, Rudy. That is the most unique. Unfortunately, perhaps not the best fit for singing the Starlight Carols. There must be something we can do. What are your thoughts, adventurer? Well, maybe not make a snowball itself, but maybe a snowball-themed gift. Snowball-themed? Why, I think you might be onto something. That reminds me, what do you think of these, pray tell? I picked them up in Old some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowballish, don't they? Perhaps we can make something similar. Yep. That's right, Rudy. Here's your chance to prove yourself once for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has. Ooh, I actually like those snowball snacks. Those are... I don't get to have them very often, but they're quite... I always like them. Most scrumptious snowball any Yeti ever has will help you be there every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Oh, yep. Well, if it's the sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Moon in the canopy. I'm staying in a room there, and I must say I found her confections rather second to none. Shall we, then? And if you're wondering why I'm doing this as Sage, it's because, well, actually yeah, seasonal quests are always level 15 because that's the level at which you unlock the ability to... well, to be blunt, that's where everything unlocks, as far as the general open world goes, for Realm Reborn, that is. So you can go to all 3 of the starting city-states. You get the airship pass to travel between them, as well as the boat pass to unlock those, so... So yeah, it's level 15 because that's when the game world opens up during the Realm Reborn a bit, and so you can do whatever you need. These seasonal events never ask you to go into any of the later expansion areas. They don't even ask you to go to Heaven's Ward now that I think about it. They're always in the starting areas because, you know, level 15, so... Mother Moon, there's something my friends and I would discuss with you. Yep. Quite the moldly bunch, I see. What is the brings you all here? I see. In that case, you come at the perfect time. I believe I know of a way this work in both our favors. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes of the children at Bent Branch Meadows. Exotic snow-themed treats would be a most welcome addition. Then furnish you with said treats we shall. That is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. Oh, you leave that to me. I have a working recipe. I'll have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, I'd ask you to pick up some ingredients we'll need in advance. I'll put it on my tab so you can pick up everything and bring it back here. It'll be our pleasure, and do not worry, Rudy. Our adventurer friend will handle the transactions. You do the shopping by yourself, you say? Coda, you don't stand back? Well, if you insist. What an eager little helper your friend is. I've made a list of everything, so show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of you. Flour you can get at the miller, the oil of the Botanist Guild. Do try to stay warm out there. And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy. Yep. Welcome, Kodo. Grateful as I am that you saved the star, I'm grateful most of all for your safe return. Victory would lose its savor if you're not still with us. Will you stay a while and have some tea? So I'd very much like to hear your tales of courage and high adventure. Just until you drained your cup, of course. That is also something I do like about this game. They do make an effort to update the important NPC's dialogue as you progress through the game. Sadly, it's only a handful of major recurring characters, so like the NPCs like Bernadette there, they won't get any updates, for better or for worse. I recall the face of every adventurer is past my post, but my duty extends beyond merely monitoring the movements of strangers. As a member of the God's Quiver, that's the archery, that's the archers that protect Gridania. I'm also charged with identifying these men and women possessed of potentially useful talent. Yeah, sadly, that's the same thing whether you just started the game in Realm Reborn or otherwise. Oh, the amphitheater is where I want to go here. Zoom. Is that a baby Yeti? So Rudy hands over his list of ingredients and moon, and the shopkeeper gives us what we need for your charge. Should be simple enough. Yep. Is that a baby Yeti? And why is it dressed like one of the Saint of Nimia's helpers? Oh, yep. A letter from Mother Moon. Let's see here. Oh, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carlin Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give us a brief moment. I'll fetch your flower. Here you are. This should last Moon for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yep. Well, I dare say. Well, would you look at that? Seems our friend Rudy's a natural at this. I dare say couldn't have gone smoother if we did ourselves. Now the Botanist Guild for some oil. I imagine these flowers would be a bit more important if I was regularly doing culinarian builds. But I'm not really a crafting person. I only really do some of the daily quests, since those give you some items for it and experience for it. It does help because there is always inevitably at least one beast tribe that requires crafting to get it done, but I don't do any crafting or gathering in this game. I'm not one of those merchant players. Am I going daft? I just see a baby Yeti dressed as the Saint's little helpers this way. All we need now is frying oil. With any luck, it'll go as smoothly as last time. Oh, yep. Ah, be gone, foul beast. Back to the forest with you. Oh, yep. Oh dear, seems a little friend is something of a pickle. We could lend his aid, but let's wait a bit still. If you give the lad more confidence, maybe we'll overcome this brick of... Oh. We'll leave what to do. I'd rather not involve the wood whalers. Those are the local defense force, the primarily lancers. Oh, yep. A note, what could it be? Could it be there on an errand? Well, I'll be cooking ingredients for Moon, and here I thought some beast had wandered in here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'll be happy to oblige. Just a minute. Careful now, it's heavy, and do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes? Yep. Well, look at that. Rudy managed to find his own after all. And now we have everything we need. Let's head back to the canopy and give this all to Mother Moon. Yeah, I guess since not everyone here might played Stormblood, the Auspice creatures are animals that live for an especially long time to the point that they have gained self-awareness, including the ability to use a form of speech. Oh, shoot him. Yeah, just worried for a minute, but really did a fine job. Why, we might as well not have been there at all. Yep, yep. Good to see you back safe and sound, and just look how well you performed your errand. You're a wonderful helper. And with that, we have everything we need to make the Starlight treats of the children. It'll take a little while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? That would be splendid, Mother Moon. I dare say it might make me crave a little sweet to go along with it. Yep, yep. I'm still learning Sage. It feels a bit awkward because it has less direct healing compared to what I'm used to with stuff like Astro. Even before they reworked Astro, but oh yeah, and on that note, Astro was the job was completely revamped, way more than I was expecting, so I'm gonna have to get used to that again before I can decide if I still like it as much as I used to. I probably will. A big reason I liked Astro is largely just because of the animations. And even some of the newer ones like Macrocosmos, when I see other Astros use it, it looks like basically a limit break animation in and of itself. But we'll see. I know Sage also has a lot of good stuff, so I'll see how that works, but since it's not a pure healer, I'm not sure I'll have that many, oh shoot, hoot instant heal, enough of those oh shit heal buttons. Since pretty much most healers have an emergency, oh shit, this person needs healing and they need it now situations, but... Oh, yep. Amazing, I expect nothing less from you. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. Oh, so that's what he's holding. You flatter me, Rasai. Incidentally, you may be interested to hear this is a traditional dessert. It's called a schneeball. It's named after an old Hellsguard word for snowball. Perfect for a yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh, so it's no mere coincidence that they look like little snowballs. Yep, yep. You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, look at me. I am hardly like any of the other squirrels out there, and do I let it bother me? No, at all. Not at all. We should be proud of us as a part, not ashamed. Yep. Since we finished making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery at Bent Branch. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight Celebrants to help as well. What do you say? Yep, yep. Rudy says you would love to, and we'll appreciate if you would join us. You'll do this for him, yes? Of course. You have my thanks. I'll make a few more batches of these and pack them into gift boxes for you. Gura. Angela will be happy to tell you what to do from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Moon. Yep. On one hand, it does feel like these are over about as quickly as they start, but on the other hand, it's nice that they don't have they don't drag out these events, you know? Oh, welcome back. I trust everything is good with our newest little helper. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Moon to make snowball-shaped confections. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm proud of how far you've come. Yip, yip. We would also like to assist in handing out the presents, if we may. Of course, I wouldn't miss the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing these children's smiling faces. Please don't go anywhere, Coda. There's still more I'd like to discuss before we see to delivering the gifts. Wind up Rudy, eager to help, though perhaps not suited to guiding sleighs. Squirrel Emperor. At once more powerful and adorable than a certain Simian King. That's right. That's right, I am great. As the Emperor of Squirrels, I am even greater than Sun Wukong. I do believe it's time to deliver. You're still willing to help out, yes? It would be our pleasure. Rudy's most of all, and we'll be there to support him along the way. Excellent. On to business, then. My fellow celebrant, Banefell, has been placed in charge of the task. Seek him out and Ben Brash will tell you everything you need to know. Oh, not this one. Time to shine. Oh dang, it's raining pretty hard here. Lore-wise, if I remember right, Gridania basically has a deal they work out with the elementals, spirits that live in the forest, so that they both work together in order to make sure that both of them are able to survive. So basically, the elementals make sure that there's a regular amount of rain fall and plentiful harvests in return, and the Gridanians follow whatever rules they put in place. The elementals are quite fickle, but they are at least bound by their word. So, but they aren't quite, they aren't like pixies where they might change, or other fey creatures where they can change their mind at a whim like that. No, they're absolutely bound to help the Gridanians as long as the Gridanians fill their role. Oh, yip yip. I say, does Rudy look a bit stressed to you? Can't say I blame him, of course. Being one of the state's helpers is a lot of pressure for a little Yeti. About time you showed up, you showed. I mentioned you might be helping out, and believe me, we can use all the help we can get. Then you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Kota, and I, Risai, are more than happy to lend our aid. But I must say, Mother Moon truly outdid herself this time. Just look at all these presents. I want to suggest we split the duties. We might deliver them to children in a more efficient manner. Koto, why don't you take this batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started on the opposite side. Yip yip. Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go, we might best stand aside and leave him to it. It would do wonders for his confidence. I'm sure the children would delight in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature. These treats you brought us are simply scrumptious. Bite-sized with a crispy crunch and just the right amount of sweetness. You best keep an eye on me or I'll eat the whole lot. Please don't eat the whole lot. That will be it'll take a while to have to cook more. I'm hungry. I hope our presents come so we can go home and eat. I want presents, but that man standing for them looked like he could eat me. Yip yip. Oh, please don't eat me. Dang, that boy is obsessed with that. Yep. Well, don't worry. I made absolutely sure nothing's going to be doing that. I mean, it's a little late for the stuff at level 85 content, but... Present for us? Why you must be Saint's little helpers? I'm trying to minimize spoilers, but I guess the fact this is a post-main story stream means it's going to be inevitable to some extent. Rudy presents gifts with as much flourish as his tiny arms can muster. Wow, these look delicious. I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Are you sure these are safe? Well, they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. Thank you. Thank you, fluffy little helper. We'll be sure not to eat them all at once. Yip yip. Spirited boy. All I got for Starlight last year was that tattered hand-me-down app. Then again, I'm supposed to be grateful I got anything at all. I want to go to the city to see Saint Nemea, but Mom told me it's too dangerous to go alone. Doesn't she realize I'm not a baby anymore? I don't think it's a matter of age. I think it's the matter of actual monsters that run around here. Yep, yep. Monster, adventurer, do something. Wait, I think he's holding something. What do you have there, little friend? Are those presents for us? Yep, yep. Rudy presents the gifts with remarkable aplomb. Snowballs made of sugar. I don't think I've seen anything like these before. They look so good. I'm gonna tell my friends I got them from the cutest sense helper of them all. They smell delicious. Thank you for the gift, little helper, and you too, Mr. Adventurer. Yep, yep. I was hoping me simply standing next to him would prove that he's harmless. Those snowball sweets are so good. I can't believe I got to meet one of the Saint's helpers, and he was so fluffy. I guess while we're doing this, since I know at least a couple people watch these play Fate Grand Order, the Japanese version recently added a new character who it turns out, well, first thing first, my character's race is a Mikode. This race was first introduced in Final Fantasy XI, called the Mithra. They're pretty much the same here, and that's probably why 14 has most of the same ones, because they were similar, especially a bit more similar during the 1.0, although not entirely, since even at the time, 11 fans criticized it for being being not very good. But turns out one of the ones they added was heavily based upon the artist's Final Fantasy XI OC, and that was rather amusing. One day they're doing fan art for another game, another they're sneaking their OC into an official game. Kind of funny. But it also shows you that you never know where life will take you. You should be proud of yourselves. You snowballs sweets are the talk of the town, not just among the wee ones. You brought us all a Starlight Miracle this year. What the Yetis on the ranch? Take cover at once. Trouble at the south gate. Don't worry, as a healer, I can both heal and destroy. I'm basically a Buddhist deity. Or at least that's, how I know many healers do feel. What in the seven hells going on? I know not from where they are, but this is the pair of most fearsome Yetis storm through the gates. Roar. Oh, yep, yep. Oh dear, I see. Let me hear his friends. There's no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They're simply Rudy's siblings. Come to take their little brother home. You're lucky, little Yeti. Such a good family to worry about you, Rudy. Even if they do look like they're about to pummel you. I can't deny they are somewhat disgruntled. They disapprove of the fact that Rudy allowed himself to be, quote-unquote, captured so easily. Captured? I think you can't film for themselves, do they? Yep. Hey, you give them what for? I don't need to do anything because I know we can trust in you. Yep. Roar. Yep, yep. Roar. Yep, yep, yep. They just... you don't have to understand what happened to figure out what happened there. What were they saying? They sorted out? Oh, I'd say our friend Rudy corrected them in scathing terms. He told them delicious snowball treats we made together and how the children's faces lit up when he gave them presents. He further added the day may be small, he's proud of what he has accomplished and shan't let anyone belittle him anymore. Though for the record, I must state that I cleaned up quite a bit of his language. For such a little guy, he certainly has a foul mouth. Yep, yep. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowball? The taste is worth 1,000 words, after all. I'm not sure if the monsters can safely have sugar, but maybe it'll be fine. Well, then again, Rudy was eating them as well, and as well as there, so I guess it makes sense. I don't like sharing tasty treats that bring a family together. Roar! Well, isn't that nice of them? Rudy's brothers have apologized for how they treated Rudy. Yeah, they said they're proud to call him a brother and that he's more than welcome to join their snowball fights from now on. Yip yip! Simple, cute little story. Ah, not Santa Claus himself. Or at least he does his best to remain in character during these events. Rudy's brothers have finally accepted him for who he is. Turns out all he needed was a little help and support. Isn't that right, Coda? Perhaps little Rudy had even more support than we thought. Aye, it's the damnedest thing, but I can't shake the feeling there was something else watching over us. Yip yip. Rudy says he intends to return his brothers to the mountain home, and that he very much enjoys time. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Namaya before he left. I wouldn't worry about that. I reckon yeah, G clear as can be. Looks like he's not over there anymore. I guess he must have left once he saw everything worked out fine. Look, that's what's sitting by those tiny little morsels. It's a letter to you from you-know-who. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treat simply sparked up with festive starlight spirit. I dare say you're the finest of all my helpers this season. Oh ho ho. You hear that, Rudy? It would seem the Saint was watching you work the entire time. Yip yip yip. Yip yip yip. Oh, Rudy, of course we'll miss you too. Kota, Rudy says that were it not for us, he would never have realized what he was capable of and found confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so kind that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. And finally he says thank you, Kota, for making such a miraculous, memorable experience, one that he will cherish the rest of his life. Yip yip. Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise you'll come back to see your friends again someday, okay? Back home you go then, and take care of yourself out there. I'll be a little lonely here without the guy. Oh, worry not, my friends. Your paths may well cross again someday. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. And with that, we shall best return to report to I suspect she'll be thrilled, if a little sad to hear Rudy has gone all the way back home. While the characters that show up in seasonal events typically don't show out outside of them, the good news is they do sometimes return when the seasonal event returns, since each year they have a new one with new rewards and all that. So, technically speaking, they do kind of have a storyline all of their own, both the mini ones here and overarching one on occasion, but it's not a really big one. It's mostly just for flavor. But for seasonal stuff, that's not necessarily a bad thing. After all, it'd be a bit silly if they had major plot revelations and something that's only available for a limited time. That would just be frustrating. All done handing out presents, are you? Very good, and good work. Oh, where's Rudy gone off to? He went home. Home with his brothers? Oh, but I didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Of course, who wouldn't get attached to that adorable pouty little face? But if he's happy now, that's what matters. Allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the spirit of starlight, I dare say nothing will. As a matter of fact, I myself am feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. As head celebrant, I'll do all my power to spread smiles and joy with as much passion as Rudy did. I will too, by summoning Odd Eye's Raging Dragon. I too shall very much enjoy the time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back on fondly. Isn't that so, Kota? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, sweets to eat. I very much hope to see you again one day, and who knows? Should you ever find yourself in a pinch with the beast again, I may very well appear to lend an ear. Farewell. Thank you, truly. I know it isn't much, but please take this humble token. believe it or not, the saint himself expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes you thank you in person. If you have a moment, pray say the word. Friend the furry. A certain esteemed persona would speak to you immediately, and she's ready to introduce you. Alright, this is repeatable for, well, just Magic Prism, which is basically just a custom emote of sorts. It's strange I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time. Either way, I hope we can meet him again someday. But this is not time to get sentimental, and remember, the Saint of Nemea wishes to have a word with you, if you have time to spare. Didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he was most insistent you come alone. Whatever could that mean? Ho ho ho, thank you for joining me, my adventuring friend, and no doubt, as you no doubt know, I am the Saint of Nemea, bringer of gifts and joy to children across the realm. Has told me all about your exploits this Starlight season, and simply had to express my gratitude in person. Truth be told, I was observing you the whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wish I could have joined you myself, but it's my policy to stay out of the spotlight. Or Starlight, as it were. Besides, you and your furry little friends were having such a jolly time, I couldn't bring myself to intrude. Watching Rudy help make those delightful snowball treats and grow confident little helper is a wonder behold, a true Starlight miracle. Which brings me to my request. I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did Rudy, for you see, as much as it pains me to miss, I find myself at a loss to get new gift ideas this year. If you don't mind, I was hoping we might spend a little time together. What say you, friend? And what would we do? Exactly. I just want a taste of inspiration. Yes, some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. Oh, no need to look so alarmed. I won't ask much. I simply wish for you to accompany me on a little stroll. Decorations are most lovely after all. Why not take a festive atmosphere together? We can amble about old Gridania. Oopsie. Oh. On our way to the altar, there are a few spots particularly I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just one would be plenty if you have other places to be, though if you can spare the time, I'd love to see 3. And with that, let's be off. Ready then? Let's enjoy ourselves. Oh, I see. This is another escort mission. Ooh, I like those stars in the water. Oh, what a lovely spot indeed. I must say, attuning my ear to the sound of babbling river and spinning water wheels instills me a transcendent calmness. That said, it is a bit chillier at the water's edge, is it not? Most fortunate that I'm layered up nice and warm. Why, I dare say I'm even feeling a bit hot. Yes, a bit of cool air might be just what I need. Perhaps I can make a gift of garb and garments to keep the chill of winter. Yes, that'd be a fine idea. Why did I not think of this sooner? It would appear the saint has found some small measure of inspiration. You may make for altar if you're ready to end or stroll, accompany him further. They might inspire him more. I guess they really wanted to take advantage of this new system they added to the game that allows NPCs to follow you for quests. This is actually something Warcraft had for a while now that I think about it, back when I played that. It was only a small stint in the end, but I don't regret my time with it, even if both the game and the company have had issues since then, to put it lightly. Yeah, someone else is here with not Santa Claus here, so I can't see him at all. And that makes sense. Warcraft did a similar thing, but if you saw someone else on a quest with a follower, they'd be replaced with a generic character instead of the named ones that follow you, and I think that's also a good way to handle it. Oh, as all good things do, it seems all journey together has come to an end. I can feel... Oh, I forgot this is altar. Feel this fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling. All that remains to bring my ideas to life. This must be my worship. That said, I very much enjoyed Starlight. I hope you feel the same. It was entertaining. I guess I should have done some other areas first, but this is a repeatable quest, so I could do it again. My apologies if I get carried away at times. I vow to devote my life to help. As the saint, I've decided to devote my life to helping others. I believe the two of us are rather alike in that sense. As your exploits this season have reminded me anew of just what Starlight Spirit's all about. I be the manner beast, bring joy and wonder to the world if they so choose. Wonderful thing, is it not? You must channel all this vim and vigor towards crafting new gifts. Alas, I fear this means our time is at an end. Don't tell me you're curious about what I'm making of them, yes? Walking about town, I was struck with a calmness. The warmth welled up in my... Yes. I will craft snow globes, spheres of glass. They enjoy that, don't you think? That I'd best get hard. Do send my regards, yes? I probably should have saved that for last. Whoops. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Well, it is a repeatable quest, but it might be daily repeatable. Let me check. I could also simply abandon the quest and do it over if I want, but I feel that's a bit much. It's a repeatable after all. Saint was beaming for you, dear. Must have been quite the time, but where's my... And he left a special gift for you. Well, in any case, I hope... Yeah, I can do this again. We should speak with you again. You'll humor, won't you? Okay, I'll just do this again and do some other areas. Back so soon? I have a feeling you couldn't bear away from jolly old Saint and for too long. Oh, ready? Let us enjoy our stroll. This is pretty much just going to be a chill stream for tonight, so I don't mind doing this to see all the dialogues. Oh, what a remarkable collection of masterfully plastered leatherwork. I would expect nothing less from the home of the Feniel brand. These would make marvelous gifts indeed, though perhaps not for children. For one as cultured as you, however, I do believe this bag would be perfect. Compliments of most what do you say? Might you have something in mind for me? Ah, but there are few greater pleasures in life than exchanging presents with friends and loved ones. Just imagine the delight in their eyes upon receiving the item you held so carefully for them. This stroll truly has been most eye-opening. Doing this every year, one tends to fall in a bit of routine. Slowly but surely, you're helping me remember the true joys of the season. Why, I dare say I'm feeling as excited and motivated as I did during the inaugural Starlight Celebration. Oh, on some small measure. Okay, so those have all been converted into alternate ones. I have most of my holiday gifts all set up. Unfortunately, some of them will not be delivered until after the holiday, which is a bit annoying, but that's how it goes with online orders. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. It's up here. Okay, so the mandatory quest progression one was all been converted into these. Yeah, these have all been converted to optional areas. Oh, but of course, if the perfect gift is to be found, what better place to search a marketplace chock full of the finest wares? By all means, let us have a look around. Out of curiosity, what manner of purchase is it that usually inspires you to come to the markets? Arms and armor, foodstuffs, something more ornamental? You tell me everything's caught your eye. This is a joke based on the fact that as of Endwalker, actually I can go back even further than this. Back in the 1.0, belts were actually visible on your character's model. Well, they had a lot of details, stuff like that. When Realm Reborn rebooted, belts were no longer visible, but were still basically another equipment slot. But nowadays, they don't, it uses to be belts. Let's just see their reaction here. But yeah, as of Endwalker, they removed it just because they... Belts. Ah yes, those fabled objects that are said once held up many adventures' pantaloons. It is strange, when I try to recall what they look like, I see them only in silhouette, as if they betwixt me and a blinding glare. This is a parody of what happens at the start of Realm Reborn when they try to remember who the Warriors of Light that helped during the fall of the Dalamand Moon. Because they can only see them they can only see the people who helped everyone in silhouette. And if your character was one of them, they will eventually figure out that it was you, but since my character wasn't there, that's not what happens. No, instead, they just never remember who it was properly. Well, there's certainly plenty of wonderful items from which to draw inspiration. As always, your perspective has proved most enlightening, my friend. I'm absolutely going to see as many of these as we can before I end it. Oh, so the barracks of the Wood Whalers. Most inspiring to see everyone hard at work. Mayhap they could also be inspired to feast their eyes on my own muscles. They'd be difficult to see through all those clothes. But behold. Oh ho. Before I played Final Fantasy VII, I never realized just how much they love that squats emote. Impressive, are they not? You're free to feel them for yourself, the sight alone does not suffice. Wah, come now, my friend, there's no need to be shy. But nothing stimulates the mind more than moving one's body. I dare say I'm feeling more inspired by the moment. Oh, I can only, yeah, I can only go with 3 max, so I'll have to do the quest again to see more. The altar is the Conjurer's Guild. Oh right, I can't just teleport because I have a follower. Right, I forgot, you can't teleport while they're with you. There you are, I was starting to worry you wouldn't be coming back. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna do this at least a couple more times to get all the unique dialogues. I can't use my mountain here, but I can sprint. Wait, no, that's, Oh yeah, I was going the right way the whole time. I probably should be a bard or ninja since they have faster movement speed, but as you can see, I forgot to make them. Oh well. I don't really use them very much anyways, at least not these days, so... Oh, as all good things do, it seems our little journey together has come to an end. I can feel the fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling, my friend. Now all that remains is to bring my ideas to life in the form of gifts to the children. Yes, I must be off. I very much enjoy a little stroll. I do hope you feel the same. Must be part so soon. Oh, if you insist, I could linger a bit longer. Say, did you know that the skilled hearers can attune their ears to the voices of the elementals? Got me thinking, do you suppose that on certain occasions we could hear them as well? I dare say if there's any other time it would be on the starlight season. Shall we try it then? Close your eyes, open your ears. Come on, it'll be fun. Hopefully my Makode ears will be good for this. You listen closely to the sounds of nature. Slowly but surely, the bustling, as you can feel your mind clearing. Ah, chew. Did you hear anything? If there's a... When the animals will speak to you, it's undoubtedly you. It's only a matter of time. Certain of it. Whatever you do, don't open your ears. It's like that. Don't move, no peeking. A warm hand caresses your cheek. I'm not sure I want to anymore. Asian weighs not. Great vinegar. Your whispers cannot discern. Pure layman like us cannot hear them after all. Still, a moment of quiet meditation brought me clarity of mind. I know exactly how I will get started on this year's presents. Joining you, my thoughts are finally clear. Alright, so he decides on snow globes no matter what. That's fine, but I still want to see all the dialogue this seasonal event offers. Oh, something new this time. Look, the saint is here! Oh, happy Starlight one and all. I hope you boys and girls are looking forward to your presence here. That adventure over there. Wonderful new idea. I think you're in for quite the surprise. Saint was grinning. You must have had quite the time together. Oh yeah, here's the event shop. Let's see what's available. Starlight Mobile. Might as well buy that. I'm guessing they're going through this tutorial because the main one that appears during Endwalker is not for quite some time. An understandable feeling. Alright, we already did that one, so let's go for this one. Apkalu Falls. Let's see what he says for this one. Himitra there is the summoner job trainer, although technically she's a researcher who is helping, who is working with you to research it, since it's technically from a lost, summoning is from a lost civilization of sorts. The job has gotten a revamp in basically every single expansion so far. I'm not entirely sure if they... Oh, and if you recall, I mentioned that the first letter is supposed to be the family name. So yeah, she is technically Y'shtola's sister. Though as you can see from her dated outfit, she's not really plot relevant in a number of places, so... Oh. Some 5 years ago, Goods stood vigil in these waters. It said he came to rally all of yours against the Empire. What became of the man? I would like to meet in person. This person is referring to Louis Soir. Master Louis Soir, who unfortunately sacrificed himself in order to stop the calamity that Bahamut unleashed on everyone after the Dalamud moon fell. Oh, it's a lovely and tranquil place, correct? Just gazing out upon the water gets my juices flowing. I'm all but certain inspiration will strike any moment. Yes, I can... Almost there. Or perhaps not. I was certain I had something for a moment there, but it seems to have eluded me. No matter, my mind is clear and ready to be filled with new ideas. I must say, spending time with you is every bit as stimulating as I expected. It would appear the Saints found some measure of inspiration. So all the mandatory areas have now been replaced with optional ones. I already did Lancer, Leatherworker, and so next we go to the Botanist's Guild. Yeah, that's why I mistook it as being an optional area, because I didn't realize the mandatory orange ones were replaced with blue optional ones the first time around. Dang, how embarrassing. Oh, I can rush to an enemy with Icarus. I'll have to keep that in mind. I genuinely would not have expected it to allow me to target an enemy with a mobility skill like that. Great Loam Gateway. Get away him. The Nimia tree, or whatever it's called. Oh, such a magnificent tree. Clearly it's been tended to with the greatest of care. You can feel the love for those that work here have for nature. A gentle tranquility permeates the very air around us. It's quite a departure from the bustling crowds that are the norm at most places I visit. Why, the other day at the Gold Sauce, Come on, man, you have to stay in character. Source, as in a mine of sorts. I feel inspired as if I struck gold. What treasures await us? Onward we go. The forest was a lot more complex and dangerous in the 1.0 if I remember the map design properly, but the problem is it had a lot of copy and pasting in it to make it look bigger than it actually ever was, which is a bit disappointing. The Armorborn areas are very small and a bit disappointing compared to newer areas, but for the time they were absolutely necessary. They didn't waste your time travel too much. Or at least not pointlessly through copy-pasted areas, so at least didn't look like they were repeating set pieces. I guess there's always a back and forth when it comes to larger areas versus smaller ones. Hey, let's see if this dialogue is the same here. What are these spots too? Yeah, it's the same as before. Same before, yeah. Well, as I made my opinion clear when we went to Thavarian, Razat Han and such, I don't mind an area's size as long as it doesn't feel like it's too much of the area, as long as it doesn't feel like any of it's wasted. A smaller area is fine as long as it doesn't feel cramped, and a large area is fine as long as it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of nothing going on. Alright, we managed to get all the dialogue then. Apologies if I get carried away. As the Saint of Nimia, I vow to devote my life to helping others. I believe the two of us are alike. Yeah, it's the same dialogue as before, fortunately. Guess it should have been exhausting just to see what he says there. While I'm here, actually, travel, mount aether currents. Looks like I am most furthest along in Ultima Thule, so I think I'll do... I guess I'm going to queue for the roulette to get some tomes for my Reaper, but I will also look for the aether currents while I do that. I'm the most beautiful of them all. Alright. We shall travel to the Sea of Stars, Ultima Thule. Briatira, I believe this is the dragon area. Sound and Fury. I don't have anything else that can do these. Expert Roulette. Sorrow begets anger, anger begets violence. Even against brothers, this cycle perpetuates until the end of time. For such a time as a powerful foe arrives and their suffering. Okay, game, I get what you're hinting at. Wait, what am I doing? Collections. They moved the item to collections, if I remember right. Where? Aether Compass. Northeast. Oopsie. closest one is actually pretty far off. Whee! East. Should be around here somewhere then. Drifting a oh, I get it. It's probably atop that hill. Not here, right? Southwest. Oh, that means it's on. Wait, southwest. That means it's over here somewhere? Wait, it's gotta be over here somewhere then. Oh. It's on top of this thing. That's why I didn't see it. Clever, clever. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Northwest, eh? Wee! Ow. Hey, you can't die from fall damage in this game. Not unless you're already in combat. Alright, so funny thing about this area. There is a specific fate boss that is an extremely rare spawn, and it drops pretty good. I think it drops a mount, so basically there's people who hang out in this area for hours on end just to try and get that mount. Oh, fairly north then. Oopsie. Oh dang, that's a lot deeper than I thought it was, huh? That's how currents get you. Water currents, that is. Ah, there it is, on the edge, on the northern edge of reality itself. Northeast, so it's going to be around here somewhere. That's my guess, anyway. The way measurements are told in this game is it's basically just standard inches, yards, so the imperial system, but with all LM at the end, so miles are malms, inches are ilms, yards are yalms. The ones with the pale bodies and white halos are... Oh, there we are. That's the next one. Alright, so it's gonna be over here in this area somewhere. Alright, red with an orange halo means they're hostile. There it is. From the ruins of something. I've actually never fought one of these things before. Let's see exactly what they do. Let's see exactly what these guys do. Empty promise. That is actually some really neat animation. They put that much effort into animating an enemy you're not required to fight at any time, but we'll probably get a recolor of it eventually, I suppose. Nevermore. Oh, a fate just started. From a shadowed corner, the universe hails Poe, an elegant creature that's lured many victims into the lightless cask of their undoing. Like all great horrors, it's best to put to rest before it can be fully understood. Wait a minute, you can actually fish in this abyss? That is interesting. Yep, this person's fishing. Huh, interesting. A tube. Southeast. Oh, whoops, I meant to do this one. I should be able to see it clearly because this area is very flat. Oh, there it is. You're just gonna be a problem if I don't get rid of you, so... No kill like overkill. No other nearby currents. Yep, I've collected all the overworld ones, which means now I purely have to do the quest ones. I thought that was supposed to be a speech bubble, but seeing it in the ether current log like that makes me think, oh, that's also a fancy cue. Clever. I never realized that, actually. Yeah, I thought it was a speech bubble, but here it actually looks like a stylized cue, don't you think? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Wouldn't be the first time, will not be the last. I already repaired my sage stuff, right? Yes, I did. Combat evolved. Searching for a sparring subject. Initiate communication. This unit requests participation in an Omicron combat situation. 98 of the past sessions have produced the exact same result, thus the unknown quantity such as yourself is required. An Omicron aggressor is positioned outside the base. This unit has instructed said opponent to record all data. You may initiate your assault when preparations are complete. Looking more for pulverizing or pummeling or pulverizing. Uncertainty detected. Reviewing previous transmission. Verbal analysis suggests this unit has omitted crucial information regarding the current mission. This unit begs your pardon. Once you've nearly destroyed aggressor, you're requested to activate this device, which will automatically transfer combat data to a convenient portable format. Initiating handover protocol. Sending coordinates per the transmission you have received. The opponent is located extending this base. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. Thank you for your cooperation. Eager to understand a certain phenomenon. As requested, this unit observed a curious phenomenon which certain members of enemy factions have exhibited a marked increase in their combat. Analysis considered members share vague, unique, interspecific bonds with others in their faction. These individuals confer titles of consort and family. The unit detected no difference in physiology that provide notable advantages, yet the presence of this bond alone led to an increase. Records indicate one member of a bond group exhibits exceptional improvements when others are eliminated. Potential benefits of augmentation projected to be immense. Thus, this query, are you familiar with the aforementioned phenomenon? Or this is fortunate that you just constructed a console for research purposes. You're asked the method by which this unit might form a performance of consort. Requesting standby. I can do that after I return here. Glad my Q popped. Yep, this is the life of a DPS. Doing other stuff while waiting for your Q to pop. I may just do, What in blazes is wrong with these doors? Communio. There we are. Finally free, I think. Smiley thinker. struggling to figure out how my clickless combo is going to work with a healer. Healers have a lot of tools that are situational, but it makes sense because, you know, by definition, they're the support job. The support jobs, I should say, because this is a role. We're intruders. Security system's out of control. Don't let it catch you. Welcome to Smileton, intruders. Please enjoy your stay. It will be very brief. There we are. So yeah, I need to... I see you reverse them all. Oh, I guess I need to be here then, don't I? Because I need to get hit by the happy face next. Hello to you, fellow casters. I'm just a mage. Oh crap. Didn't know how I lost my place there. But yeah, I think I have this mechanic down, finally. Temper's Flare. I think that's a name. Yep, that's a party move. I'll save my super mode for the upcoming mob fight. Here we are. Last hearing of aiming. Do not need that. Imagine the dancer will appreciate it at the very least. One day I'll remember Soul so regularly. Oh wow. Yeah, I remember that part. That's really cool. Please, oh please, let this lead out. Go. I'm not sure what that's about, but... Alright, I need to highlight something. we went into the Laports and we just had all that lighthearted stuff after the big Zodiac fight. Part of me wanted to say it was a bit out of place, but at the same time, well, we did just defeat, you know, Zodiac and learn that, no, the end is not. No, it's not even close to the end. So... some lightheartedness to keep things from getting too depressing was a good idea, especially with how heavy the game does get at times. It's good pacing. Plus, it still technically raised the stakes, because let's be honest here, if we actually had to go through with the evacuation plan, the rabbits are making it very clear it would not have ended, it wouldn't have been a pleasant thing to have to do, that's for sure. If nothing else, I don't consider them as bad as the Moogles from back in Heaven's Ward, where it actually did feel like they were just killing time until the more important stuff happened. Frameworker. The Welcome Wheel. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Beginning extermination protocol. Framework, initiating framework scan. Scan complete, replicate, sympathis. I have a dancer for AoE, so I'll hold off using the limit break myself. Can't get my positionals all the time, but I should focus on not dying first and positionals second. There we are. Pending. Anytime soon. I'm probably gonna raise a healer next, if only because I want to figure out how to get my clickless combo to be going well with the healers. Though I guess I should still work on Red Mage, because it's not like having a caster at max level and a physical DPS will be a bad thing or anything. And here we are. So this is how they make things. think I even already have that one. Let's see. I used that a little early. Darn it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I need the tones more than anything. Crap, I need to ban another bot. Sorry about that. Crap. We're gonna get another vulnerability up. But he's almost dead, so we're about to win anyways, so Haha on him. We got him. Dungeon Master. Oh, I wasted that, darn it. That's a good heal. Ending, once again, no slaying gear. I guess it's not a big deal since I need to replace it all with tome gear eventually, but... Level Checker Mini, small and somehow familiar device for recording combat data. Might as well do another expert roulette. I won't get a bonus, but I will get the inherent... I don't get the roulette bonus, which is only once per day, but I will get the inherent bonus for doing the dungeon, which, yeah, I'll get 80 aphorism tomestones by doing the dungeon no matter what. And how many do I have right now? 7, 10. Yeah, I'm way behind. I need basically a full set if I want to do this. Activating introduction. This unit prevents the aforementioned cons... or at present, its capabilities are comparable to subordinate patrol units. How shall we proceed? Alright, you need to grow closer. Oh, I probably should have been literal. Because they're gonna... I should have been more direct, because they're gonna take that literally. Closer one to just near physical proximity than target present. The move target... Specific bond. Yeah, it should have been silly me. These are robots. They're going to take as little as possible. Visual analysis reveals dent to the target's frame. Estimated impact functionality inconsequential. This unit requests confirmation such discoveries. Improve performance. Yeah, I was being metaphorical. What I mean there is a cross-referencing gesture database. Implication edema is doubtful. Issuing new proposal to refer to Omnicom as my beloved. Stimulating the way in which a member of the enemy faction referred to its bond mate. Appellation change confirmed. New designation, my beloved. Reconfiguring emotional status to grateful, where this unit approaches their assistance facilitating the creation of a special bond with my beloved. And initiating phase 2 of the experiment. This unit will evaluate whether the destruction of my beloved bears a positive impact on this unit's combat capabilities. Transmitting self-destruct command to my beloved. Analyzing unit. No changes. Possibility of transmission failure estimated. This unit has to confirm my beloved successfully executed self-destruct command. Retrieval of remains also requested. I figure this might be a direction in which it would go, but... yeah, the fact that we're starting that cafe here and we're dealing with all these, especially the Omicrons in particular, makes me think these are going to be our next Beast Tribe area. Well, or at least one of them, because we're going to get at least 3 or 4, I think. Because we know we're going to get the elephant people for one. We're going to get the, Alright, this is for the other quest. You are under attack. Omicron aggressor. Level checker mini. Search for the My Beloved's remains. I guess, yeah, even simple term of endearment marks something as particularly special to you. Even if it has an official name. Requesting retrieval of my beloved. Potential for reconstruction and further experimentation remains high. What remains of the Omicron's consort after it's self-destructed? Self-destruct confirmed successful. Sadly, the experiment confirmed was successful. Analysis of the unit's parameters show no change in functionality. This unit is considered executing a family simulation after reconsulting enemy faction data, but based on the results of the consort, termination of research may be advisable. Reconfigure emotional state from disappointed to grateful. This unit thanks you for your cooperation. Your proposed methodology may be implemented in future experiments. Retrieving received analysis suggests the aggressor is no longer operational. Requesting return of previously recording device. After obtained data from your fight against the Omicron aggressor, for some reason the screen leads level 90 and its speakers are emitting a jaunty tune. Execution of combat data complete. Analyzing. Okay, what are you getting out of that? Quality of data greatly exceeds expressed values in all previous records. Reconfigure emotional state to impressed. The data suggests you engaged the aggressor at close quarters and gave it little time to respond. The unit will submit request a logistics matrix, the augmentation of an emergency escape apparatus. Searching database for a situationally appropriate axiom where only through combat can we improve ourselves. The absence of new challenge results in stagnation. Records indicate the space has not encountered new threats in a considerable amount of time. This unit sees value in enduring attacks more frequently, though its disk or prevention module is buzzing at the most irritating fashion. What? We're reconfiguring motion state to great. Well, this unit appreciates your cooperation with the collection of combat data. Analysis suggests it will prove invaluable for further development of base Omicron. Now, where are the last two here exactly? I won't reach that in time, but... yeah, how very odd. For some reason, I can't seem to see the others here. But I haven't gotten all of them, either currents. I'm still missing two from quests. So where... why can't I unlock those? I should have everything unlocked here by now. I guess I can look this up later. For now, let's go to another area. Let's see, where's one I'm probably going to want to flight in immediately? Oh, the moon, that's right. Alright, so I'll gather air currents on the moon then, even... well, I guess I can't say even though the moon has no air on it, because, well, first of all, we can breathe and stuff on the moon. And second of all, that moon was artificial to begin with, so it actually makes perfect sense if we... honestly... dang, it sure is expensive to teleport to the moon. I have to admit, the previews for Endwalker really were good at misdirection. They made it seem like the story would be ending at the moon rather than basically starting at it. And they made it seem like the final days and the final battle against Xenos and Fandaniel would be something you work the primary push for the expansion, even when in reality those are completely separate things. Northeast. Oh balls, I'm gonna go over there. I might as well teleport to Best Ways Burrow. Because that's the easiest way to hit most of the brand selections. Actually, let's use this here and see what's closest. Wait, northeast. That means it's over here somewhere. Well, it only tells me the X and Y values to get to a location. It does not tell me the Z ones. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is directly above me. Because it doesn't find the ones from here. Yeah, I need to get to the top. Once again, I have to push away my thoughts of why does it make sense there'd be air currents inside the ship? The entire moon is a ship. Of course, it's gonna be natural. A little to it, because about as natural as you can get for an artificial satellite. Somewhere around here. Wobbling way. Flopping way. Oh my, I hadn't expected you to grace me with your presence again. I wish I'd prepared something clever to say this time. You speaking to me? Oh, but of course, I'll answer any questions you have. Who are you? I'm the manager and operator of the Central Control Sphere. It regulates every single facility here in Bestways Borough. If anything were to happen to it, the whole place would stop working in no time. It's very important, and so is my job. Bestways Borough is where we Laportes live and work in honor of Heidelin. It's a shame to see our hard work on the ship go to waste, but I'm glad you won't be needing to escape a grim demise anymore. Ah, perfect. Oh, this place again. Huh, interesting. I do appreciate how the game has a lot of influences from Final Fantasy IV, but it didn't really copy and paste very much from it. Sure, you could point out that the final battle had an ending that was very reminiscent of it, but we didn't see Zeromus himself, even though even I wasn't sure if he'd show up or not. I think. I guess this is kind of my experimentation with a more chill stream, since I don't usually do farming stuff for farming for materials in an MMO or mobile game or otherwise. But maybe it won't be too bad. I'm not too worried about views per se because, well, I'm not very popular. It's not, no one. I don't exactly have a major community or anything, but maybe it could be. Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe it'd be fun and not boring. So I worry if it's basically the same as when I do it off stream. Well, that's not very fun, is it? then again, this time had a seasonal event and some ether current collecting. So it's not like I was doing nothing but dungeon runs the entire time. Faces. I'm gonna catch you. Smileport. Welcome to Smileton. Yeah, I'll admit that's very clever of him. Your stay will be very brief. Alright, I need to be here. Here we are. Temper, temper. Swapped faces. I need to be hit by... Yeah, this is actually the perfect location. Check, check. Pace, so I need to make sure I land on a happy pace. Yeah, this is fine. There we go. Darn, didn't get to use my Communio finisher. Oh well, that's on me for activating my super mode a bit early. again. I keep forgetting Soul So. And yes, I realize it's pretty much my own stupidity that's making me forget. Becoming a VTuber. Hello, Fox. Sadly, no. The little PNG in the corner does not move or anything. It's just there to block chat so that if someone says something unpleasant in the main chat, no one here will be able to have to deal with it. I have thought about getting one of those, using my webcam or a VTuber icon, but I don't know, I kind of just like the gameplay stuff. Yeah, sometimes this chat has something inappropriate, sometimes it has horny chat, sometimes it just plain has stuff you don't want getting out, so I figure better safe than sorry, I should block it. And hey, I had a picture of Zero the Third from Zero Escape 2, so worked well for me, I think. Glad someone used the limit break. Thank you, Dragoon, buddy. Dragoons actually have some pretty good party buffs. Do not underestimate them. At least the finisher I can cast from a distance. Ow. There we are. Mini boss down. Anything good? Sure, there's a lot of casting gear, and of course they choose to do this after I switch my main job from Red Mage to Reaper. Of course. At least this time I remembered Soul So. Dang, they've really been outdoing themselves with the sights and the visuals. At least that's how I felt about this expansion. Oh, excellent. Earring of Slaying. Oh, I already have that, of course. Yeah, I'm wearing it right now, in fact. Of course, no Bracelet of Slaying, which I could really use. Oh well. There we are. I like the AoE rotation the Reapers have. Feels like I'm just cleaning house. Once again, that's for the tank. We are the boss, the big cheese. I've been authorized to eliminate all of this with extreme prejudice. Apologies for the inconvenience. Electric arc. Mirror. Crap. Ow. Oh crap, that's really dangerous. Okay, good. With my buff that heals me on when I deal damage, combined with my super mode, which makes me attack faster, I should be able to keep myself alive. Then it looks like the healer was on top of things, so no worries there at least. party-wide damage. Alright, we got him. There we go. Excellent. Well, at least the healer got something good. Ah, here we are. Aether currents. Here we are. Now, where's the next one? To the east? There's no door past there, so this means it must be down here. Wee splat. Ow. Yes, I completely abuse the fact this game does not let you die to fall damage if you're not already in combat. Could probably make it a running joke that my character just jumps off places to get down faster, rather than taking the stairs like a normal person. Northeast. Okay, so yeah, I'm in the general right spot here. Here we are, the greatest ends Vale. The artificial forest. Sadly, we didn't do too much in here. If it's that close, I should be able to see it. And if I can't see it, that means it must be above me. Can I get a better vantage spot? I don't want to get the scraper there. Yeah, whatever that is up there, I must need to stand on it. I guess it must be up in the upper half, because I can't figure out any other way to get here. Guess I should have tried to go through the doors up there. Guiding way. Weaving way. Knocking. Knocking would like you to call upon a friend. Well, I need to get the aether currents from the quest, so might as well do that. Hail, person. Yes, you do have a moment? You see, ever since we awoke for inspection, a friend of mine's been acting a little funny, funnier than usual. I can hear him singing from all the way over here. I would go and call on him, but he always insists nothing's wrong. I think he'd be unable to help himself opening up to you, though. He has always been so fond of ever so fond of people. Would you lend him a ear or two? I see no reason why not. Many thanks to you. My friend is dreaming way. He should be somewhere nearby. Just follow the mind. Just sniffling. Oh, he's sighing, not singing. I knew something must have been wrong here. Here he is, dreaming way. Stay focused, dreaming way. Sure, you're no working way, but... Oh, my. Excuse me. Oh, you're not a Laporte. That's correct. Am I dreaming to stay here? Am I truly talking to a visitor from Atheres? That's the name of the planet, since they... It's not Earth. Whatever can I help you with, kind sir? I should be asking you the very same question. Yeah, if I say directly that a friend asked to check up on him, he might be a bit more hesitant. Oh, how did you know? Let's just say I've got an ear for these things. And in any case, I wouldn't bother an honored guest with my silly troubles. Come now, this is my job. If you insist, perhaps I could share her what's on my mind. A little nibble, perhaps. But first, may I ask your name? Oh, a spectacular name. I'm sure it speaks to your character in one way or another. If only I could say the same for mine. Perhaps the mistake was to choose a dream from that tome of words, for try as I might, I have no such thing. Seeing everyone else live up to their names since our awakening has only made me more aware of it. People with theories on the other paw seem to have dream a great deal. Have you any advice for me? Focus on what you like to do, I'd say. Oh, but that's a problem. I haven't the foggiest. Though my fellow Laportes might. I've known them since Wells 3 were created, so perhaps they see something in me I cannot. But they help, you must be able to find something objectively appropriate dream for me to pursue. You know what would be best service to mankind, after all. I'm all ears, so you need only tell me to come up with something, anything at all. Yeah, if I remember right, they said that their original names are in an ancient language that no one speaks anymore, so they looked through a tome of modern languages on the planet and tried to figure out something. So basically, they all chose their own names here. Ender, shouldn't it be repairing way? Or fixing way? Here we are. Down here. Trading way. At least that name makes sense. Oh, here's a cheerful Laporte. He's no sluggard, I'll tell you that. Always happy to lend a paw when the work to be done. Compared to some of the others, well, let's just say he's a great help. Carrots, it's what you for dinner. Luring Alec. Stern Laporte. Don't know what dreaming way. Can't say I know him terribly well. He's always rushing off to a new task as soon as he finishes the old one. I've always thought him a good sort, though. Brusque. I need to get all these ether currents to fly in this zone, so might as well do this quest as well. He has a mind to do something dangerous and clearly has heard of your proclivity for recklessness. I hear you have a penchant for excitement and adventure, is that correct? Well, that's a certainly way to put it. And I assume your travels have doubtless heard tales of the Alligans. Oh, the Alligans? Oh yes, don't get me started. Everything having those Tron lines. I thought as much. Ask because I have plans to survey an Allagan relic not far from here. The weapons guarding it, however, make it too dangerous for me to go alone. I trust you can see where this is going, so you're just in a little adventure. Much obliged. Now let us be off. My guess is they must have sent a satellite or some probe to this moon to see what its origins were. Easygoing Laporte. Dreaming way? He does anything that's in his mind to. He doesn't complain about getting his paws dirty either. That said, I'm not sure I can think of anything particularly gifted at. They ought of interest, perhaps please say they did. Oh, there's more or less what I expected. Nice enough, but no way gifted. Perhaps I was never meant to dream. It's never too late to start dreaming. I think so. Goodness, people truly are as kind as they say. In that case, I promise not to give up till we find, even if it's the last thing I do. Oh, that got grim. Let's exhaust our other options before we go anything potentially lethal, shall we? I'll probably... Alright. Usually if a quest has a, actually I could show it right here. Usually if a quest has an image like this, that usually means it has cutscenes. Camping way. Oh man, he's probably just standing right outside spawn, ready to get you. That is the primary exit. The Allegan ruins are going to take a bit of walking to in order to reach. Loving ways, dawns. I need to go this way in order to reach there. Oh yeah, that does look like a giant door. I don't know how I didn't see that. Possibly because it's 3 times larger than it's supposed to be, but details. It's not letting me in the door. Oh, that's because I passed the door. Wait a minute. This means there's nothing but a wall here, which means I can't get there from here. Oh, how frustrating. Wee splat. Guess I need to find another way to get up. I can't jump onto that. So I need to find another way up. It's probably going to be a teleporter of some sort and not a standard thing. It's a pretty neat artificial forest. Doesn't quite have the diving way. I've realized that I need to what I need to conquer my fear of swimming. I simply need to invent a device that lets me breathe underwater. Cleaner. I'm not sure why pond cleaners are hostile and would try to attack me. Oh, I get it, because they want to keep the water clean, and that includes of people. A bit over-enthusiastic, but I at least, like where they're coming from. Surfing way. This slide is for children, non-Laporate children, that is. Should we erect one for non-Laporate non-children as well? I'm pleased to report I now understand what makes slides so enjoyable. I had to build an even bigger one. On a related note, have you any butter? Aiming way. I now wish dearly to build good relationships with the people of Theory specifically. It's come to my attention there's some weird stuff on other stars. Actually, there's nothing over here. Southwest, I might be able to do this. Let's go Discover a new location. This might be a way to go up. Actually, I should probably red mage here since this is actually the right level for this area. Alright, first things first, let's investigate this. That is an impressive Orb of Water. Sadly, it seems it has nothing to do with what's going on here. There's no way for me to go up with it, so... Oh, right, I had to be Reaper for the... well, actually, I can just equip it here. Collection... Either compass. Southwest. Once again, very beautiful fountain. The south. What? Oh, there it is. I was worried, is there more I can't see in this strange place? Tuning with aether. Northwest. Now, it doesn't look like I should be able to get up there, so... Final Fantasy IV's battle music, that's cute. Northwest. Is it hidden in an alcove here? I can't quite see. The north. Ah, there it is. There it is. Southwest. Alright, so there's no more in this area from what I can see. I should probably do these other quests because I need to, if I want to unlock light. That reminds me, while I'm doing this, aether currents. Oh dang, I'm really far behind on this. However, only 3 quest ones remain, and those are good. Those are ones I can do right now. Shame there's not too much going on, but then again, I was intentionally hoping this would be a bit more chill before the holidays, because I unfortunately won't be streaming then. Plus, I'd like to show what happens when you unlock flight for anyone who doesn't play. Nothing Way. Now that's an interesting name. Why would you name yourself that? Look at you saved the day. What about tomorrow and the day after that? Wishing Way. True carrot crimes. Carrots is what for dinner. Yawning Way. Needs help gathering the Laports for mealtime. Oh, bother, there's no sign of any of them. It's almost time to eat. You there, if you happen to be heading to the Curatorium, could you let my fellows know it's mealtime? If we don't eat, I can't take my nap. Many thanks. They should come running at the mention of carrots or happiness, so they say those 3 magic words and they'll be on their way. Oh, actually, I have to type that. How annoying. Taste inspection complete. Watching Way has mystery. Want of solving. Excuse me, sir, have you by any chance seen thieves prowling about with ill-gotten iron carrots? They're crimson, tender, surprisingly heavy. The carrots, not the thieves. If you haven't seen them yet, I'm sure you will. We've been told adventurers are quite good at solving crimes no one can be bothered with. Wonderful, I'm allowing you to solve a carrot caper. Honestly, what manner of fiend would deny Laporte their dinner? Ahem, our culprit or culprits took 4 in all. These are not easy to carry about, so I dare say they can't have gotten far. Falling way. I want to complain because actual rabbits typically don't actually eat carrots all that much. Rabbits typically don't eat carrots all that much. They much prefer something like romaine lettuce, but technically these are artificial rabbits to begin with, so... Oh, my whiskers. What do I do? What is... Welding attachments. And everybody's snacks. Oh, could that mean yes, it's time to eat at last? Oh, I've waited for this moment. There's like a carrot of happiness to fill the void in one's belly and soul. And I do mention you have to have, if a quest asks you to type something in the main chat, it absolutely has to be as it is here, as in case sensitivity and all. So, yeah, if it asks you for a mix of capitalization and lowercase, you have to do it that way or it won't work. So the good news is you can actually say anything you want as long as it contains that phrase. It does not have to be perfect, or I can even make it into an entire sentence if I want. Hungry Laporte. Take square root of the roots and you get... Carrots of happiness today. My, is the time already? I was working on our projections for optimal carrot production based on the total population to ensure that... Oh, never mind. Make haste. I'll miss out on... Or I'll make out on miss out on seconds. Alright, so we do have confirmation they do eat and all that. They said they've been around here for 12,000 years, though. Warring Way. Falling Way's tinkering is well known among us Laportes. Unfortunately, for every experiment bears fruit, another backfires spectacularly. They did hint that Laportes... It seems like Laportes don't have old age as an issue, but they don't seem to be able to breed either, or at least it's been hinted they don't have the ability to do that, which does imply that any they do lose are not recoverable. And of course, as I questioned back during the main story, I'm not sure if they're actually, if they're actual rabbits, as in made of meat and all that, or if they're just made of hard light. Because we do know Heideling created them, and her specialty is light magic, after all. Oh, carrot, my carrot, the prize was such as one. What? The serving carrots have happiness today? The deep, luscious orange, that tempting, slender silhouette. Wait for me, my darlings, I come for you. Also, I'm pretty sure carrots are technically actually purple naturally. They've been made orange due to human intervention. So yeah, funny. Although I guess it is a rather common fact, so I imagine many watching will probably already know, but still a fun fact. But yes, carrots are naturally purple. The scrumptious-looking iron carrot has been tragically abandoned in its prime. Old iron carrot. Scrumptious-looking iron carrot has been tragically abandoned in its prime. Philosopher's carrot. Based on the primer you but recently received, you can say with relative certainty iron carrots are not blue. Scrumptious looking iron carrot's been tragically abandoned in its prime. Last ditch attempt to avoid a scrap heap. Defective scrappers have begun weakening, wreaking havoc. The barrel must be stopped. Muttering Laporet. Munch, munch. These philosopher's carrots really hit the spot. Just a few more. Ah! What? No, I'm not stealing. These are mine. Is it wrong to enjoy early dinner? He seems to stomp off to search for a place to eat. You suspect this is not your carrot culprit. Yeah, he's been eating philosopher's carrots, as we can see here, so... However, he might be here. Is it Mixing Way up here? Nah, they don't have a quest marker, but let's talk to Mixing Way anyway. So your people's plan to evacuate's no more. I suppose that frees me up to resume my carrot perfecting experiments. Very well, I shall spare no effort in cultivating my masterpiece, a most supreme carrot delectable to any Laporet with a functioning palate. Said there are 4 iron carrots. Oh, it's not in this area because it's not marked with orange. A caretaker. It's a little hard to navigate these stairs on a mount. Perhaps a higher vantage point will make this easier for me. And is there any in here? Yes, there is, actually. There's one to the north, in fact. I guess I'd best grab this air current before I move on. East, so it's on top of this thing, is what I'm getting. It's not on top of this thing? Of course, it's on the thing in the center, and I forgot to... Oh no, I wasn't... This isn't the one I was on a moment ago. Never mind. Oopsie. Supporter. These stairs are really annoying to navigate. I know I just said that, but it bears repeating because I'm not even on my mount this time, and usually the mount is the problem because it widens your hitbox. Alright, here. Attuning. There we go. And is there any more in this area? Northwest. So, yes, north and west. I should absolutely get these before I finish this quest, I guess, especially since it seems that one's going to be a bit tricky, more tricky than I expected. Oh, it's probably up, you know what, it's probably up in this mysterious area here. At least my red mage will actually get the experience from the exploration this time. Not that's very much, mind you, but it's something. West. So yeah, it's on top of that big thing up there. Oh, come on, where are the stairs? Oh, here it is. on. There it is. Ether current. Oh. Dog needs out. Give me just one moment, please. I'll need to let. Alright, I'll need to let them back in a few minutes, but I'm not doing any dungeons, so it shouldn't be anything that'll be difficult or impossible to interrupt. Southeast. Yeah, this is out. That means it's outside the den here. Alright, so that's 2 more ether currents, and let's take a look at the list while I go back to the quest areas. Ether currents, here we are. Yeah, only 4 more, and they're likely all on the surface of the moon. True carrot crowns. Carrotorium, huh? Alright, so we established they do need to eat and sleep and all that, so that's good to know. And this is a nibbled iron carrot in the middle of nowhere. Scripts looking has been abandoned in its prime. Carrot supporter. Lip loop, insufficient stock of iron carrots. Iron carrot detected, initiating procurement. Looks like that guy's on the same quest, which means he's about to run into the same problem. Oh, that's a level 89 one. That's a bit out of my league, this particular character's league. There we go. That's 2 more ether currents. I should be able to get the, I should easily be able to finish up getting these before the stream ends. I haven't been playing very much off-stream, as you probably noticed, hence why I've been so far behind in gearing up my characters. I haven't done anything the others yet. Partially because if I go in the middle of the day, I'll be hit by the login queue boss fight, and you're back. Please tell me you found the carrots. So is the robot behind it. Supporter, I never suspected. It's supposed to help us farm the carrots, not eat them. Our call technician said something about enhancing its code with a love for carrots to increase work efficiency, but to go as far as steal them, I fear they may now love them too much. Oh, those poor carrots, but at least we know what became of them and how to prevent this from happening. Thank you again. Ah, you returned. And everyone is accounted for. Sustenance is essential for us Laportes, though I suppose people are the same. Yeah. In any case, we expend a lot of effort in raising a variety of carrots. Carrots of happiness are a new cultivar that are particularly comforting, though. It seems almost silly our workers consume so many carrots just so we can produce more. That's a problem that can be solved with even more carrots. No need to worry about the details. I'll work out the figures as soon as I can. Oh, wait, what were we talking about? Oh, looks like the dog needs back in. One moment, please. Alright, there we are. It should be fine for the rest of the night, but I have been wrong before. So I must be prepared for anything. And hopefully it won't be too distracting. And again, I guess this is just straight up regular gameplay here, so it's not like it's interrupting anything major. Hopefully it can be nice and laid back for anyone watching. But if not, well... I will openly admit I've thought about spicing up my streams with something here or there, but at the same time, I don't really feel like I'm one of those streamers that's best when they're, exaggerating everything, you know? I don't think I'd have as much fun if I needed to do the old... Oh, welcome to... Huh. Well, I suppose. I guess if I ever get regular subscribers, I could call the community something, but I can worry about that when it happens. What I can't worry about beforehand. Read death. Suffered the dumping and Mandalorian beeline for Best Ways Burrow. Prevent a Lupper at lunch by slaying the beasts. Hunger strikes. There we are. Uh, 206 to the north. That's up here somewhere. That shouldn't be in Best Ways Burrow. It should be where the Laports live. It should be out here on the surface of the moon. Alright, so this shouldn't be too hard to reach. I just need to keep going. Northwest. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it now. Charge. There we are. Alright, now by heading this way, I should find a bridge over there, and that's where I need to go in. That should be perfectly sufficient to get me into whatever is here. Sinus Tormenti. Heimdall's last sight. Interesting. Heimdall's from Norse, but usually when the ancients create something, it has an ancient Greek name because, well, that's what all their naming conventions are based off of. Here's the bridge I wanted. The fact I have to find a specific area to get through these cracks is one of the reasons I wanted to make this one of the first areas I unlock the moon for. To the south. Don't want to go down there quite yet, though it looks like in some places I genuinely could just jump down from here. Wait, purely the east, as in the direction I'm heading? Here we are. That looks like an ancient Allegan probe. I guess that's why. That's why it has a weird name, Heimdall's last sight. And there it is, the aether current I wanted. Perfect. Attuning. There we are. Downfall Alarum. Yep, these are all Allegan creatures, or rather creations, likely to protect the probe. But with their creators long gone, there's nothing they can do now except attack if they're on sight, which of course means I need to stop them if I get into a fight with them. Crash site's just dead. If you find anything that may prove useful, I'd be grateful if you'd retrieve it for me. Onward then, after you. downfall droid. Fascinating remnant. This might be something useful. Let's see. This stands out among the rubble. This last bit of elegant technology is certainly fascinating. A shame it is too bulky for you to carry back. How? We overpowered Titan back in Realm Reborn. He's supposedly strong enough to move mountains. Let alone now an Endwalker. Systems cube. Now this is something we should be able to carry. This apparatus is offline, but appears to be transportable. You place it in your ambiguously sized bag. Yeah, they do occasionally poke fun at the fact your bag is one of those bags of holding. Fascinating remnant. Ah, this looks like one of those, You're under attack. Oh dear. Looks like that person's a summoner, judging by the, you know, summoned Ifrit. Sadly, I think I did just spoil they're about to be attacked. Well, they helped me, I'll help them. There we are. They're using the Gill Toss emote. In some games, the coin toss, the Gill Toss attack is an actual attack, but in this game it's just an emote. Bit unfortunate, but I also get why. It's... Back in the... Ooh, my. Oopsie. There we are. Phew, a moment longer and that drone would have alerted more. Now, did you find anything of interest? Oh, let me have a look. No, you're right, I must wait until we get back. Actually, it might be easier to... Well, actually, let me check here. Is there anything nearby? Southwest? Yeah, that's in another area completely. So I'm just going to teleport back to Bestways Burrow immediately and turn in this quest, and this should be the last of the quest ones. Here we are. Time to deliver the system's cube over. Oh, looks like they changed it to a carbuncle. Summoners can switch between the edgies, the mini summons, or carbuncle for the primary pet. They can also work towards bigger summons now, but safe at last. Now show me what you found. Systems cube. As the program installed in this all-purpose storage and operations device is not currently functional, it's difficult to tell what it does exactly. This is an Allegan decryption unit. With it, we could read Allegan tomestones about history, science, poetry, if we had any, which we do not. An adventure for another day, I suppose. Nevertheless, I'm deeply excited by this prospect, as I'm sure you can tell. You have my heartfelt gratitude. With the 12 billion... Ah, excellent. With the 12 billion Allegan tomestones that I've turned in for the various materials... Are they floating? Oh yeah, they're in one of the mounts. Yeah, because the way it works is you have these old ones here, and everything gets turned to poetics. Everything that's not current content uses poetics. Anything that's old content, anything that's new content uses special tomestones. And of course, this means they cycle through the tomestones extremely regularly. By which I mean every even-numbered patch. So for example, the 6.1 patch would not introduce a new tomestone type, but the 6.21 would. They would cycle out the old ones and replace them with whatever new ones are there. This game very much dedicates itself to vertical progression, which is both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it means anytime there's a content update, whatever is there is going to be relevant to you because it's guaranteed to be stronger than what you currently have. But on the other hand, it does mean there's not much as far as customizing the different jobs to your liking or different gear. There is some technically best-in-slot gear, but as mentioned, the difference between the tier lists for each job and stuff is very, very small, so it's not going to be too much. Wait, what's in here? This looks like it's going to be quest relevant eventually. Ooh, and an aether current. Perfect. Glad I decided to explore. Didn't even use the thing. Southeast. Before we do anything else, let's make sure. Yeah, something tells me there's going to be a quest line in there if there isn't already. They generally don't add cool stuff like there without it also having a purpose. Well, sometimes they do. There was that arc in the Garabania Mountains, which ties into the Charlene quest of how they escaped a flood, and when the flood ended, the ship was now on top of the mountains. Tech support Cull. Yeah, I'm not going to make it in time, unfortunately. But I might find one here. Yeah, I'm not going to make it, unfortunately. Yep, there's the face of the moon, the same one Final Fantasy IV. I did not even realize it was there until they zoomed out. Oh well, I'm going to check out here to see if there's anything here, but I'll probably have to teleport over here to find the next one. But I want to check here first, because I don't want to go all the way over here, teleport here, go here, and find out, oh, it's actually over here somewhere. The Cradle of Darkness. Okay, yeah, it's not anywhere here. How many currents are left then, since I can't teleport while in combat anyways? Only one, actually. That's good for me. Actually, if I go back here and I use the dog to teleport, will it bring me where I want to go? Because if so, that'd be great. Because once I get this, I'll finally Honest Gillionaire. That is actually a genuinely difficult title to get. So if someone has it, that means they have absolutely grinded for quite a while to get it. It requires getting... I can actually might be able to pull it up here. Currency area. Honest Gil, here. Earn a cumulative total of 10 million Gil from Lev quests. While newer expansions do technically make that easier because the rewards total have been better, to be blunt, you're not going to be... Hey, Argos, could you give me a ride Argos across the chasm? Yes, please. Yeah, well, technically, newer expansions like Endwalker gives more money than Shadowbringers for Lev quests. It takes absolutely ages to get that achievement. So if someone has Honest Gillionaire, they've been playing for a while and they've been dedicated. darkness. Alright, this brought me precisely where I wanted to be. I believe the last aether current is here somewhere, so let's grab it. And then I can end the stream on unlocking Flight on the Moon. Northeast. Alright, so it's still here, so... Ah, there it is. Wait. Oh, balls. You're telling me this was here on Sinus Torment the entire time. That's quite a walk. Worst part is did I even check there? Yeah, I think I did, but I got the other one. I didn't realize that was there. Dang it. Well, it's not like I have any other use for my gill. Might as well use it to teleport. I think in the 1.0 it used to be a lot more limited, but nowadays you can pretty much travel as long as you have money, and it's pretty easy to get money just from standard gameplay. Even Realm Reborn, when you had the least amount of money from dungeon rewards and such, and you had the least... Well, I guess technically speaking, in Realm Reborn, the areas weren't too far apart. There was absolutely none that cost all that much back then. I think it was like 300 at most, because pretty much everything was easy within walking distance. You didn't have to go through teleportation areas like you have to for later areas. Oh boy. I can't believe I let that happen. Oh well. The good news is that is the final one I need, period, because, yeah, as you can see, once I have that, I'll finally be able to fly on the moon. And obviously, because of how much I've had to teleport just to get around here, it is going to be extremely convenient to be able to just fly over these gaps and not worry about it. It also means I can just fly to Fates if I want to do the side quests for any particular... do Fate quests for any particular reason. And I probably should do at least enough to unlock the mount speed movement increase. Because it's not too bad right now, but it's just much more convenient once the speed increase is obtained. Loving ways, darlings. Each expansion really likes to make use of the main overall theme. Now falls on you to send them back to sleep. In response to change the lunar plane, the weapons of Alec have awakened, and it falls to you to send them back to sleep. That's right, you must hit the snooze button on their alarm or annoy them by being all, come on, 5 more minutes. theme here is a bit of... Still has the same Tales of Loss and Fire and Faith theme going on, but it's a lot harder to notice and it still feels a lot different. Depending on one's opinion on leitmotifs, the game might make things feel a bit samey, but I think it does a good job of staying unique. Right, I need to go down here all the way to the tippy top and get that aether current. There it is. Attuning. Here we go. Freebird. Mare Lamentorium, Aether 250. And with that, I can now fly in this area. Nice. I'll finish the droids gone wild here real quick and then call the stream. And I'm using Red Mage because it needs experience. Seems someone else was interested in some experience as well. There we are, Jolt 2. Oh crap, another bot. Let me ban them. Sorry about that. Luckily I don't get too many, but... I think this is the last area I need to unleash, so let's go here. I need to show off, so let's unlock the we discover a new location. Oh, this corner here. Guess it makes sense the Alligans would have put their fingers in this pie. Their civilization's been destroyed for ages, and yet... Wait, what's this? Luna Tender Queen. Ooh. That's actually a genuinely neat-looking model. I guess just a Sabotender or a Cactar stretched out and given some fancy colors, but dang, it looks pretty neat. We are mapping the realm. Strange, there's absolutely nothing here. There's probably a quest here, or there will be eventually. We still have a lot of patch cycles to go with. Alright. Well, hope there's much more of a laid-back stream tonight, but hopefully that'll keep things until the holidays are over. Actually, I should probably do it this way. Here we are. Alright, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you later.